I'm Lindsay Arndt, VP of Communications and Digital Services at O'Connor Connective.
I'm Jordan Ogren, the Digital Communication Strategist at O'Connor Connective. Tip number 1 is to engage, don't broadcast. Many times when you either first start using social media or if you don't really kind of have time to think much about it, naturally you think this is a place where we broadcast. We have a blog, we have an event, we have something coming up. Of course our audience wants to hear about that, and they might. But when you're thinking about social media, strive to look through the lens of engaging first.
Tip number 2, like we're doing here, use video. Video content is able to tell stories and emotions in ways that words cannot. Leverage video to share your brand, to highlight your people on your website. You can use it on social media. It's also a great way to use for campaigns that are happening, to share the why and the how of what you're doing, to really come across that emotion that you're trying to showcase with your audience.
And that leads into tip 3, where you should try to humanize your brand. So clearly, as Lindsay just said, video is one great way to start to humanize. Now, if you read our post versus seeing me and Lindsay kind of act out on here, you're getting a different picture. You're getting a different aspect of us, which is just humanizing who we are and who O'Connor Connective is.
We said 3 tips, but we have a bonus tip. Tip number 4, quality over quantity. This seems like kind of not an aha moment, but really it's something that companies need to focus on. We're really striving to just get content out there, but make sure you're focusing on the quality of the content, not the quantity of your content. You want to better allocate your resources. You can repurpose content that you've done in the years past, and you really want to build trust with your audience by having consistent, high quality posts versus posts that don't really bring value. So we're kind of doing that here. We would love to do a newsletter every week, but we have been strategic in doing it bi-monthly just because that gives you better content, higher quality content, even though it's less frequent.
And one final tip on that, just because it is a bonus, you'll get a bonus to the bonus, is to always try to go, like we went with bi-monthly versus going monthly and then realizing that's too much and going to bi-monthly. So it's very important to don't kind of have too high of expectations around it. Start kind of low and then increase it versus going the other way, because then to your point of frequency and kind of consistency, your audience will start to wonder, why aren't they showing up weekly when they started that? Rather than, oh cool, I thought it was just a monthly newsletter and now I'm getting it every other week. So that is it for this month's, every other month's tips.
Digital tip.
If you are subscribed to our newsletter, we appreciate you for watching, but if you are not, make sure to subscribe. The link will be in the post, in the comments, somewhere down below, so make sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching.